I've come to a cemetery in Lexington, Kentucky, to meet Dr. Abdul Munim Samban Jitmud. He followed Islam's holiest law in the face of great personal tragedy.
I want to tell you myself how grateful we all are that you take the time to spend this time with us.
Yes, sir. This is mutual, sir.
I understand that you had something tragic to your family. Can you tell me about it?
Yes, sir. 3 years ago, of course, our dearest son, Salahuddin, got murdered.
Dr. Jitmud ran an Islamic academy in Lexington. He lived here with his wife and 6 sons. In 2015, Dr. Jitmud's second youngest son, Salahuddin, was working his way through college as a pizza delivery driver.
Tell me what you remember happened actually that night.
Yes, sir. So I gave Salahuddin a call. And he said, Baba, I'm delivering the pizza. Oh, I will call you later then. He said, Inshallah, Baba. That was his last word for me to hear.
Inshallah. That means God willing, right?
Yes, God willing. Then a few hours later, he had one more delivery to do.
Salahuddin was called to an apartment complex on the outskirts of the city.
Actually, that order not supposed to be his order. It's another lady supposed to deliver, but she afraid, so Salahuddin volunteered.
As he approached the door, he was attacked, robbed, and stabbed to death.
Did the police ever figure out who?
Yes.
Did you ever catch him?
Trey Alexander Relford, along with 2 accomplices, had devised a plan to rob a pizza delivery driver. Salahuddin became their target. Relford was found guilty for his role in the killing. Dr. Jitmud agreed to a plea deal that kept Relford from receiving the death penalty. But it was what happened at the sentencing that caught the attention of the media.
And King, I don't blame you for the crime you commit. No, I don't blame you. I'm not angry at all. I feel so sad for you that you have to be in this situation.
I'm sorry about what happened that day.
He's very remorseful, and he's apologetic to me. And I feel that he's looking for some caring, some comfort. That's why when I hugged him, I said that...
Wait a minute. You hugged him?
Yes, sir. We just hug each other like a father and son. And I feel he's one of my flesh and blood. And I told him, oh my son, I have forgiven you. You have a brand new chapter of life. Make yourself a change and become a good person. That's what my message to him.
I think this may be a good time to take a break. Thank you.
Where do you get the, I don't know, the mercy to do that? He's the murderer of your son, and you forgive.
Mr. Freeman, it didn't come easy, but because of Shahada, our deep belief in the oneness of God.
The Shahada is the first and greatest of the 5 pillars of Islam. These fundamental rules are the foundation of the Muslim faith. The Shahada states that there is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is his messenger.
How does that manifest itself in daily life?
Because God created all of us. We have to be good to everyone and be merciful to the one who hurt us the most, so that we can earn Allah's forgiveness.
It's Jesus in the Sermon on the Mount.
Yes.
Forgive thine enemy.
Yes, sir.
Now, there was a moment in the tragedy of Salahuddin's death that gave you some comfort.
Yes, sir. By the time of death, Islam emphasized that you should have a moment to say Lailahaillallah with the finger up, to testify. The night of murder, there was a witness who had observed Salahuddin's body lean against the wall, and his finger go like this. She realized he's a Muslim, because the way he raised finger, that means he recites Shahada. At the time of sorrow, God sent this incident to comfort me and all of my sons. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And peace and blessings be upon you, sir. Thank you, sir.
I find what Dr. Jitmood did truly humbling. Of course, he was saved with just following God's commandments about Shahada. I think many people see God's commandments as just admonitions. What people like Dr. Jitmood understand is that they are God's way of showing us how to live better lives. As communities, as individuals, as members of the human race.